down like 1% and 2% isn't the end of the world, in my opinion. We're used to like very high volatility, so this isn't like that the big news headline. What is, in my opinion, a news headline though is the volatility that we had in the intra-week, and we spiked all the way down to 1,260 and then all the way up to almost $1,400 euros. It doesn't matter nowadays. So I don't see like confidence in markets being built on top of these protocols, be it ETH or Bitcoin, for outside investors who are still valuing their coins and their holdings in like dollars or other fiat currencies. I'll just direct your attention to the top of the space where you can follow along. Like I prepared a quick thread where you guys can just follow along what I'm looking at too. Bitcoin, kind of similar story. The correlation between Bitcoin and ETH, in my opinion, is almost at an all-time high. Bitcoin slightly less volatile to the upside and to the downside, obviously. Still makes ETH, in my opinion, my non-financial advice opinion, one of the best like risk-adjusted reward opportunities in the space right now, specifically 1,300 euros. Very enticing. But yeah, it does feel like the whole market is kind of like down and sad. So in my gut feeling, I'd say we have a better chance of breaking downwards than we have to be at a juncture point where we would be able to break upwards. But that's just my two cents on the fungible token side. Basen, do you have any diverging opinions on that matter?
I actually don't know. I haven't been following the market and fungibles either too much, so.
No, I think that's fair because like there isn't that many takes right now. The one thing that maybe stood out to me over the past like month or two is that XRP had this massive pump, but that's one of those tokens where I just don't want to talk about because I do not think that it deserves any limelight. So anyone holding XRP, I guess congrats, but at the same time, like I'm scratching my head literally and figuratively right now. So yeah, that's just my 2 cents on that matter. Aside of that, like the whole cryptocurrency market is massively correlated right now, still coming in with a market cap of below 1 trillion. So in the grand scheme of things, we're still very small. Two new numbers maybe that I also want to highlight each week is Bitcoin and ETH dominance. Bitcoin like below 40%, ETH around about 15-16%. I still think that those two numbers are massively going to increase. Like Bitcoin and ETH are going to outperform most other cryptocurrencies in the bear market. And that's a great like bull market indicator too, that once those ratios, dominance of Bitcoin and ETH kind of flatline, that's usually where like people are then trying to move away from Bitcoin and ETH and into more altcoins. But that's just like my experience in the fungible coin markets.